Hey, what's going on guys? Rob here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick how-to video on replacing your third brake light on 2013 and up Ford Escapes. This video is in response to a question by Rap1128, as well as a few other drivers who had reached out asking about this. It's not that complex, you just have a series of snaps that are retaining it in there and it's hard to get to. I will tell you, if you have the spoiler by Spoiler and Wing King, it makes it even harder to get to, and I actually removed my spoiler just to make this video, so I'll be reinstalling that shortly. The tools that you'll need for this are pretty limited. I just have a small flathead screwdriver and two plastic trim tools so don't scratch any paint or body panels. Let's get rolling. Alright guys, I'm going to show you what we are working with here. We have a power connector here for your lights. We have a wiper fluid hose and barb fitting on this end for spraying wiper fluid on your back wiper. We have three clips, 1, 2, and 3 here. They each have retainer tabs on the front and back to keep it in place. And what we're going to be doing is dislodging those retainer tabs from the inside out so that this will pop free of the clips and come out of the body panel. So once you get this center trim panel removed, you're going to have 3 holes. One main one here, one big one here, and one little one right here. These are going to be the access points where we use this screwdriver to pop those clips off the underside of the light. So if you look closely, you can see the retainer tab in the plastic. I'm going to take the screwdriver to the top of that clip and fish it down the side or start at the bottom. And I just want to pry that little retainer out of the plastic. Alright, so if you get your screwdriver under there and kind of turn it a little bit, you should be able to pop it out and then slide it down. You can see the clip hanging low right there. That clip is dislodged on the bottom of the brake light. Now we're going to go to the other side. So having used the trim tool to pop these two connectors off and pull this wire down, I can now see straight in the side to the final clip that's in the middle there. It's really tricky to show in the camera, but I think you can see it. So after a little bit of fishing with the screwdriver, I was able to pop this underside of the clip off the light. Now we're going to go at it from the top. So I'm going to do the best I can to hold this steady, but we have our clip location in the middle, and then on each side. I'm going to take this tool, I'm going to wedge it in there, right where each clip is. Alright, so the hardest part's done. Now these clips cling into these sockets on the top of the light. So we need to pry those out so we release the light from the clips altogether. There's 3. Looks like this is free now. The clips may fall inside the light housing, but you can get them out. So now, to disconnect your power line, take your small screwdriver, and there's a tab on the inside of the connector that you press in. And that comes loose. Then you're left with your hose on this plastic barb fitting. Pry it off just like that. So that is the process for the removal of your brake light. As you can see here, if your clips are still in there, you fish them out, save them, you will need them. Take care of your power connector and your wiper fluid hose. Now we reverse the steps to reinstall your new one. So now that we've recovered our clips, I want to show you that these clips are not all the same. The one in the center is a little bit longer than the ones on the sides. So if you compare them all, that's going to be important when installing your clips back on your new brake light. So starting with the shape of the clip, the brake light has a tall side and a short side, just like your clip. The clip has, you can see it better if I contrast it here, your clip has a little stair step tab on the top and bottom here. and that is going to tuck back into the plastic, with the feature on the back side here being the retainer. So this is one for the side. I'll fit it around the side, insert the clip. I'm going to squeeze it and then insert it forward. You heard that little snap. Just to make sure it stays, and I probably stretch it out when removing this, I'm going to take my screwdriver and bend that down just a little bit, just to make sure it stays in there. Bend that down just a little bit. All right, this is captured. We're going to do the same for the other two. All right, I now have all three slips snapped back into the plastic and they're nice and snug. That's going to be very important for reinstalling this, otherwise you're going to have a loose brake light. Make sure that all of the retaining tabs are against plastic and that the dog-legged stair-step tabs are tucked under plastic. All right, so orienting your brake light with the spray orifice on the right side. We're going to reinstall our hose over the barb fitting. That's all there is there. And then your power plug. Push it until it snaps. Double check fitment, nothing's loose. Check your clips one more time. Now we go to push this in. I prefer to have two hands flat. And there it is. So that is the somewhat quick and easy change of your third brake light. If you're looking to buy a third brake light replacement, check out the Amazon link below. Anything that you buy through our links on our channel, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps out the channel, so any support there is appreciated. Please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already, and let us know if there's anything else you would like to see, or if you have any better ways to do this. Looking forward to talking to you in the comments. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.